Not Parker.
I'm tired. Grabbed my
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey,
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Ryan.
Hello. Hey, Uriah.
So, for everybody joining us tonight, we have some very special guests joining us. Val, you want to introduce your special guest?
Absolutely. So, you all, to my right over here, my far right, this is the firstborn, Parker Wilson.
hello.
This one here, a little bit shorter. Okay, this is Matthew.
Matthew and Parker. Hey, guys.
Hello.
So, this is Uriah. I only have one. That's it. So, this is him.
Uriah.
You only have one sibling?
Just one child. That's it. One is what's good for me. So tonight, for everybody joining us here in Georgia, well, in the counties that Val and I are in, that our kids are in, these kids start back to school on Monday, like this
And
coming
Friday.
Monday. Oh, and Friday. Oh, yours start on Friday.
This
I don't really
Friday.
understand the whole start on a Friday thing. It makes no sense to me, but I'm sure there's some rhyme or reason. Look, Parker's like, I don't get it
No.
I don't know why they had changed it.
It's totally an adult thing. It's for the adult.
I get it. So we're starting back school early. How do you all feel about the summer? Did it go by fast? Did it go by slow?
It went by fast.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. It went by fast.
It went by. Yeah.
Meh.
It went by fast.
Pretty slow to me. I'm excited to go to school this year.
Okay.
I'm not.
I was just saying, Wilson clan over here is like.
So there's a reason why he's excited. Do you want to share?
Well, it's because I'm at home most
Actually,
of the
yes,
day,
I do.
and I'm just laying down in some place or watching Netflix on the TV.
And you're going to a new school, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
And I'm ready to make new friends during this time.
Oh.
So he has a reason to kind of be excited. He's going to a new school, new friends, hopefully a great school year. So I think that's feeding into his excitement.
Understood.
Actually, yeah, I'm ready to go back to school because I want to see my friends.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to see my friends.
What grade you going to?
Not second. First.
First grade.
First grade. And Parker, what grade are you going to?
Ninth.
Ninth grade? High school. Are you nervous about that at all?
No.
I'm nervous about.
Why are you not nervous? Because most people are nervous about transitioning to high school. Talk to us about that.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people there already because of marching band and then friends of those friends.
Gotcha. So you're going back. You're transitioning to high school, but you already know a lot of the people there. So
that makes
it's not
sense.
like starting over with friends. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because
that was not how I felt.
Yes.
When I was getting ready to go to high school.
But I transitioned to a high school where I didn't know anybody. So it was very nerve-wracking. But what grade are you going to?
Fourth grade.
Fourth grade.
A couple of weeks ago.
My friend is going to. My friend is going to fourth grade.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Can I go in?
So last week, Val, I know we talked about, or a couple episodes ago, I can't even remember now. We talked about like what parents could do to help their kids get ready. So do you have some things that you do leading up this last week, leading up to school starting that you kind of switch up?
What did we switch up from summertime to school time mode?
I can't tell
Bedtime?
you about that. I can't tell you.
Go ahead. Go ahead,
Um,
Matt.
All right.
I can't tell you about that.
Okay. You
Mm.
can or can't?
I said can't.
Oh, cannot. Go ahead, Parker.
Okay, so earlier bedtimes, a lot more doing academic things during summer.
Mhm.
Just getting that schedule back down, right?
Making me wake up earlier,
Absolutely.
You
School
sound
comes
really
early.
excited about that
and
one.
I do not appreciate it.
Well,
You
Valerie,
ain't gotta
you
appreciate
right.
it now, but
Wait.
you will.
Wait
Correct.
now I got it.
What is it?
Going to bed early,
Oh yeah.
and I don't like that.
You don't like that? Uriah, what's happening over there at your house? What y'all doing to get ready?
My bedtime used to be 8:30. Now it's 8:45, and I have to wake up a little earlier.
It's good to get back into the routine because if you just keep staying up late all up until the night before school, you're not going to want to go to bed on time and then get up early the first day of school. Then you're going to be
You're
cranky.
going to do stuff. Like you are not just sitting around the house like Uriah said he enjoyed over the summer. We did too, Uriah, not even gonna lie. Okay. But you're not just sitting around anymore. You're
I had to live
and
at a college for like 4 weeks.
yeah, so Parker spent most of his summer in a Upward Bound program at our local college. But
Oh,
I mean,
I
so
had fun.
he had some early times then too, but it's not the same as back at school, sitting in the desk,
Yes, it
reading and
is.
writing. It was?
Yes, it is. They would be like,
Not even like
Okay.
time to wake up, get started.
get up
But
at
it's-
like 6:30 or something.
6:15.
And
It's
they would
good for
have us out at a night before we go back to
Your dorm.
yeah, at like 10. I'm like,
They had some really long days. But that's been like weeks ago.
I know.
yeah.
You ain't used to that no more.
Now you're going to have to wake up early. You can't eat up all the snacks all day.
Can't
You're
make
gonna
chicken nuggets all day.
Oh man.
oh man. Oh man.
No, you cannot. You can't eat up all the food. You're going to get one meal at school during the day, and that's it. And you're going to survive. But I want to know for when we talked in one of our episodes now, I can't even remember. We talked about how maybe kids should set goals for the school year. So do you all set any goals for how you want the school year to be coming up?
I don't think we did that too so much with Matt. But I've asked Parker before.
I have some.
Yeah.
I want to have at least a 85 in all of my classes.
Nice.
I want to not get into any trouble this year.
That's a good goal.
Yeah.
I love it.
Good. Yes.
Yeah, Uriah set some goals. He was writing them out, and he didn't even know that I had said that when we were talking about, and he just was writing out some goals. You want to share yours?
So my academic goals for this year is to learn fractions by August 20th, get better at geometry by September 3rd, learn more division by December 5th, get better at math, subtraction, multiplication, division, fraction by New Year.
So very math oriented goals.
You
I know
know,
that.
I'm all in. Like I'm representing the math today. Okay, you're right. I love those. As a math teacher, I love those.
Yeah. You know Val teaches math, right? Really. She loves
Really?
math. Look at her shirt. It says it on there. That's how much she loves math. She walks around with shirts on that talk about it. I love that.
I do. I really do. And I love them. If you see some.
And for anybody listening, Val does math tutoring virtually. So if you're interested in that, I'm definitely going to sign Uriah up just because I want him to just keep his skills fresh, maybe once a week. I'll let you, the expert, tell me what he needs. But you know my feelings towards math. I've said that here many, many times. So I want him to have a different relationship with math.
I know. When he was reading, after he got done with his goals, I was going to say, no, you're right. Your mama's probably going to have you working with me. So just go ahead and get ready. You know, we have a great relationship already. It's going to be great.
It'll be perfect. I love it. So any parents out there listening, if your kids have goals that they want to work on for the school year, or if they're like, I don't know what I need to work on, then maybe just talk with them about some general goals. Like, you know, Parker has a grade that he wants to get in all his different classes. Maybe you want to make A's and B's. Maybe you want to make a better grade in a certain class this school year. Whatever it is, I think once you have the goals and you write them down, then it can help you stick to them and remember what you said you wanted before you got frustrated or tired of going to school, all that stuff too. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll just say, like, I prefer, my goal has been to try to get people to understand, like, be proactive, please. Like, it works so much better if you're proactive. Like, think of it, if you go ahead and do it at the beginning, and, you know, you might not need it the entire time, actually. But if you wait until it's time for grades to be due.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Never put off until tomorrow for what can be done today.
Say it
Because
again.
if you put it off and then you are probably gonna keep on putting it off.
Yep.
And then you're like, oh man, I should have done that.
Start stressing out. You can't think straight. What you got, Matt?
You know the dirtiest part in school?
What's the dirtiest part in school?
The bathroom.
Is that what you're not looking forward to?
Yes.
Oh man.
Bathroom. You're making me upset.
You know what, Matt? I agree though.
Mutual feelings over here about the bathroom at school.
Them bathrooms, they be
Disgusting.
They
be stinking.
They be smelling like vapes in there too. It's just
Trivia.
What I want y'all to remember is don't contribute to the nastiness. So if the bathroom's already nasty, don't y'all contribute to the nastiness. Be the cleanest person there. But I would like what Parker said about not putting off till tomorrow what you could do today. Do you remember we were talking about that earlier today? Or what's that long word? We said like stalling, taking forever.
Procrastinating?
Yes, procrastination. Don't do it. Don't do it. Take it from us as adults. It does not pay off. All it does is, like you said, Val, stress you out.
Listen, and I know, right? Felicia, he did get to the point. But not just from us adults. Like, this is why I love that we have our kids on, because like it gives another perspective on the stuff that we're talking about. And this in particular, you have a freshman here going into his first year in high school already saying, don't procrastinate. And, you know, there's also this thing of when you put yourself out there, you give yourself another level of accountability. So, I mean, Parker, I'm just proud of you for actually putting that out there.
I got something else. And just like this is to like freshmen and just to people who are like new to school. school, right? I feel like movies they give high school a bad reputation because scenes are because seniors are not gonna try to shove you into a locker or try to
Like prank you, slap you upside the head, and all that kind of stuff.
Right, like most of seniors are just like chill. Like
I'm
That's
glad
good
that's
to
been
know.
your experience.
Val, you got shoved in a locker?
that
You want to
hasn't.
talk about it, Val? You got shoved in a locker?
No, not me. No, no,
Look,
that was not me.
Okay.
But I've just been in some places as a school teacher where older upperclassmen really do try to do pranks and do stuff to younger classmen that is not really nice. It's
Yeah.
kind of it's borderline bullying. So
those are the people that we go
Oh, gotcha.
stay away from.
yeah,
Yeah.
we stay away from them. That's
Yeah.
right.
there is some senior pranks though.
There are. I mean, yeah, there
The-
are.
The chill people, we like those.
You like
They're
the
cool.
chill people? I like
The other
that.
ones, no,
Yeah.
we don't.
Mm.
So I would love to know, like, Uriah gave us some great academic goals,
This thing.
but what are some other things you're looking forward to, Uriah?
Mm,
Making new friends?
yes, making new friends,
Yeah.
getting better at math, language, and
What about field trips?
going on a bunch of field trips. That's what I'm like. When I went to the school first day, when I went to the full school to interview, the upper class was going on a field trip. And if I had
Oh.
9 and I was already in that school, I'd be going on a field trip.
Yeah, they were studying physics, so they went to the parkour place up here in Atlanta. So they took a school field trip to do parkour to learn about physics. I was like, oh, maybe I would have learned physics if we did something fun like that.
That is so dope. I love that.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
does.
We
I
have a
love
question
something.
in the chat from Miss Felicia. She said, I want to ask the kids, what do they want from their teachers? What do you want from your
Ooh,
teachers?
More from teachers.
That's good. What do you want from your teachers this school year?
The respect.
Oh, talk about getting right to it. The Wilson boys gonna get right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because some of my teachers last year, I feel like that they didn't respect the kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kids.
What-
So this year I would want them
To respect kids.
to respect kids and actually listen to kids when they have a problem.
Mhm.
We
I like that.
definitely address that on
Yeah.
our just about every episode, to be
Right.
quite honest. Like this goes back to, you have to build relationships with these kids and positive ones. And when you don't do that, like you heard it from the kid, he said that he didn't feel respected. And you also heard one of his goals was to not get in as much trouble. Right?
Mhm.
Those things are correlated. They are connected. So
One of the main catalysts for why I was getting in trouble last year is I would keep on having a fallout with
one of your teachers.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And not being able to feel like he was hurt, you know?
Yeah. What about you, Uriah? What's something you want from your teacher?
I don't want to know any of my teachers.
Yeah, you don't know them yet, but what's something that you think they could do to help you be more successful in school?
Hmm.
Matt, what about you? What
What
do
do
you
you
want from your teachers?
Anything else besides respect?
Oh, yes.
Like what?
I wanted them to clean the bathrooms.
He's on these bathrooms. Do I need to go talk to the principal? Watch
The
your bathroom.
bathrooms
Yes.
are a problem. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Well, I don't think the teachers are going to clean the bathrooms, but the custodians, yeah, definitely, I guess, could do a little bit better.
Exactly. You know what? I'll say from the teacher perspective, one of my goals as a teacher, besides building the relationships, that is always number one for me. But it is to walk into the classroom every day and look at each of those kids as humans, like not a number on my roster, not the data points that they've given me from their previous years. Like just
Preach.
let me go in and let me learn this kid, because the better I learn the kid, the better I'll be able to teach them, right?
Yep.
That's my goal.
Literally every single student that my mother has taught have said that she was either one of or just a flat out their favorite teacher.
It's not everyone. We ain't gonna go that, but we can't go nowhere in town without me running into a former student. So,
but that's good, and that goes back to building the relationship. You want to share something?
I'm at some.
Go ahead, Uriah.
So, but we need to get rid of teachers' pet.
Teachers' pet. Oh. You want to share what teachers' pets are?
So, we need to get teachers' pets away, because that's basically the favorite person in the class, of the whole class, and even if they
Preach, bro.
once if they get the B, they'll get a 99 something.
So they give them better treatment.
Different treatment. Yeah.
It's all fun and games if you're the teacher's pet. Like that's great. But when you're not, I think teachers just need to be a little mindful, because kids are very perceptive. They pick up on things. They pick up on the way you react to one kid doing something versus the way you react to another kid that did the same thing. So making sure that you're very equitable in your discipline and your approach to different problems in the classroom, because kids obviously are picking up on that. Let's see what we got in the comments. It says children can tell when the teacher actually cares, and that helps them be productive with learning. Definitely. Thank you, Imperial. And then Felicia said, I think each teacher should start over each day. If a student did something Monday, on Tuesday, it's a new day. So definitely wiping the slate clean. No sense in carrying it over, especially the angst and the attitude and the anger that comes with, your response to the behavior. You can remind them, like, hey, let's have a better day than yesterday, and then leave it at that, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And even for those kids who you feel like you've had consistent problems with, every new day that you get to is another chance to start over, like Felicia is suggesting. And just sometimes have that conversation. If you're not at a point where you can have that conversation, like show it. Like Imperial Lioness said, model it for them. It starts with the teacher, because the teacher is the leader in the classroom. The teacher sets the atmosphere, the culture, and the tone of everything. So I'm not sorry, teachers. Like, it starts with us, and you got mindset work to do.
Oh yes, that's a definite thing that needs to happen, but that takes a shift in mindset to recognize that you need to shift your approach and the way you think and act and respond to things. What's up, Uriah?
So basically, I feel like in the school I'm transferring from, there used to be there was two teachers in the classroom, and when both of them left, and we had nobody to ask, and the classroom got loud when the teacher said, "Everybody be quiet until I come back, so we can go out for recess." And everybody, about half the class would be loud, so everybody would get the punishment, and nobody would get to go outside for recess.
Do you think that was fair? No. So if you give the instruction to the class and half of them follow it and half of them don't, do you punish the whole class?
No.
Oh,
No,
Parker.
I will not.
I know the kids will absolutely say no. No, you. There's got to be a way.
That's like saying,
Hold on. There's got to be a way to acknowledge the kids for doing what you asked them to do, for completing what was required of them, without punishing them because they did what they were supposed to do. Teachers, we have to be creative, especially now. There's all kind of kids love treats. They love free time. They love access to things that they don't normally get access to. Like that culture that you're building in your class, like majority of that has to be positive reinforcement, not just negative consequences.
Definitely true. Yeah. What's up?
So I feel like for that reason, everybody should still be able to go outside. They just have to wait a certain amount of time, and that'd be taking off their recess time. So they'd have, if they had 30 minutes of recess, and they had to sit out 15 minutes of recess, then they'd only have 15 minutes left of recess, and they'd use those 15 minutes of recess.
They'll give them like a partial, like let the kids go outside, but make the ones who weren't following the rules sit out. Matt, Parker, I saw one of y'all's hands up.
Matt, what you got?
How old are you, Orion? I was just asking that.
9.
You said 9?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my brother's 13.
I'm 14.
Parker's 14.
Uh,
What's up, Park?
Cause punishing the entire class for the mistakes of just a couple of people, that's like a saying, if the bank, it gets robbed, everybody in that bank is guilty. Like that's just, it doesn't.
It happens in the world all the time. Like there are all kinds of rules and laws that are made because a few people
association
are doing the things that they're not supposed to be doing. Just a few, and they make whole laws that affect everybody.
Yeah, in fact, most of the rules that we have is because somebody was breaking them, and so then now everybody is underneath the rule, even the people who were doing the right thing all along. Yeah. What's up?
I feel like if that ever happened, I feel like if it was raining outside, indoor recess, there's a couple of rules for that. I hope that's at my school, but the school that I'm transferring from, we'd have indoor recess if it was muddy outside. And indoor recess, there's a lot of rules that people would be breaking, like no yelling, no running, no going outside in the hallway to run around unless you're going to use the bathroom. Or there's a lot of different other ones, but the only one I can remember right now is no.
Yeah. So I
was just gonna say, I love, Uriah, how you went to some solutions, because here on Tuesday Talks, we always wind down the show with solutions, tips, or strategies for the people, for students, for parents and for teachers. So
Yep. So spread the word. These kids want respect from their teachers. It's a two-way street. They want respect and you want respect as the teachers. Clean the bathrooms. That's also something we talked about tonight. Wipe the slate clean from day to day with regarding student behavior. And then also make sure that you're using the same approach as far as discipline in the classroom for the same for everyone across the board. And make sure you reward the ones who are following the rules and then give the consequence to the students who aren't following the rules. And with that, we are at the end of our episode. Thank you guys for joining us.
One more
Thank
question.
you. Thank you so much.
How do you know if two teachers are out of the room? And how do you know which half of the class did it?
That's true. If you don't have eyes on it, how are you gonna say who did what? So maybe stick around in the classroom and not.
One teacher have in the classroom getting something, and then you have another teacher in the classroom.
Sounds like you want to do another episode, Uriah.
I know, part 2 of equity in the classroom. That's what that's about.
Me three.
I love it. Thank you for everybody joining us tonight. Thank you for our special guests. We enjoyed y'all. I can't wait to hear about how your first week of school was. It's going to be great.
Absolutely. All right. Bye, you guys.
Good night, everybody. Bye.